makes me want to cry. Congratulations, Dorothy. You are truly an inspiration to all. I hope I can be like you someday, girl.
Wow, guys.
Wow.
You might have topped Sammy Sozio there.
Really?
Okay. Well, folks, we don't have any time to banter, and that's all we've got time for, so we're going to close things out with one more song. Kaylee, we taught it to you, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, let's
All
do
right,
it then.
here we go.
Let's do it.
It's time to end the show. It's time to end the show. We'll see you in a couple weeks. Who's our next guest?
Tune in to see.
But now it's time to end the show. It's time to end the show. Thank you so much. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Tonight on WTOP-10 Nightly News, Talk Everlasting is coming to SUNY Oswego, how it's exploring polarized themes.
And a new candidate is potentially joining the race for New York governor, how she's preparing for the 2026 race.
Plus, a Rochester toy store reacts to the latest Trump tariffs.
WTOP-10 Nightly News starts now.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Haley Kaiser.
And I'm Joe Seidman.
Tuck Everlasting is coming to SUNY Oswego. The play follows the immortal Tuck family as they question the benefits and drawbacks of immortality. The director, Jonal Langenfeld-Real, says the story takes a deeper look into how we live and encourages the audience to listen even when you disagree. She thinks this lesson is important when thinking of the polarized political climate we are in today.
Students took ownership of the show and created costumes and choreography to transport the audience into the circus-inspired set. The play is set to open on April 23rd at 7:30 p.m. in Waterman Theater. Tickets are free for SUNY Oswego students and could be purchased at tickets.oswego.edu.
Earlier today, SUNY Oswego hosted the first of 3 special events titled What's Going On? At the event, discussions were held surrounding making sense of a rapidly changing political landscape and were facilitated by Political Science Department Chair Allison Rank. The other 2 conversations will happen on April 21st and April 28th. Light snacks will be served and attendance is free for faculty and students.
Tyler Art Gallery is displaying the first of 2 BFA exhibitions to honor graduating seniors of the Bachelor of Fine Arts programs. The exhibit shows the hard work of 4 years across students in studio art, graphic design, interaction design, and illustration. If you are interested in what the art students have been crafting, stop by Tyler Hall for a visit. The exhibition will be available to walk through for free until April 27th.
Now in Oswego County news, Indivisible Oswego County is rallying again this weekend after their meeting last Saturday. The meeting was to gather public support on defending American democracy. IOC has said that they are asking for the public to gather again for a walk. They are meeting on the corner of West 1st Street at 10 a.m. on Saturday to walk, rain or shine. They are welcoming all people interested to join the positive energy they intend to bring. Joe, I feel like every time we anchor together, there's always something with the weather to complain about. Lake Ontario needs to straighten itself out.
I fully agree, Haley. I'm sick of all the snow we're getting. With more on the unpleasant precipitation, let's toss it over to WTOP-10 meteorologist George Kirk.
Thank you so much. I'm your Storm Team 10 meteorologist George Kirk, and I'm here with today's weather headlines. First up, we've got the possibility of the Aurora Borealis tonight, what your chances are of actually being able to see it. Next up, we've got some more pleasant weather tomorrow. And we're going to talk about how the temperatures are still fluctuating up and down and when the warmer temperatures are going to be here. And finally, we're going to talk about what times are going to be best to leave for the Easter holiday. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, George. An upstate New York farmer is feeling the pain of increased costs of business following President Trump's changes in tax policy. Nicholas Gilbert is a dairy farmer and had to spend an extra $2,000 in tariffs to feed his livestock. He imports his feed for the cows from Canada, and he believed that the supplier in Canada would be responsible for this cost. The tariffs are not just leaving farmers on edge, but other small businesses across New York State.
Christian Garzone spoke to some local collectible shops about how these uncertain times are affecting them.
Chet Renato operates Rhino's Comics on Dewey Ave in Greece. With his toy stock, he says he wants to stay cutting edge for his customers.
If you're not current, you're waning and you're not on top of your game, because if somebody else will get your business then.
And that means getting many of these products which are made in China. Any new orders may or may not contain costs passed on from tariffs. It all depends on when he orders and if tariffs will still be a thing.
Tomorrow everything might blow up again. I don't know. So we have to, take each day as it comes, approach it correctly, and move on to the next day.
Raising costs is something he does not want to do to his loyal base. And it's not kids, really. It's a demographic that could choose to cut back.
It's us. Yeah. It's, the average 40-year-old man, 50-year-old man.
Mike Bulch at Bartertown Collectibles in Webster says some toy stores and collectors are on edge. Notices from toy companies are already going out.
That, some of this stuff is going to be okay for right now, but we are letting you know that there's probably going to be added charges.
While Bulch deals primarily with nostalgic toys from yesteryear, the toy market, tariffs, and uncertainty are still very much topics.
Well, that's just it. I mean, we don't know. Every day it's something different, so it's either on or it's off, or it's this or it's that.
Renato says in the end, regardless of what happens with tariffs or the market, it's simple. Collectors will come through. Here's why.
Collectors are going to be collectors. They're going to buy it regardless of the price because they're going to want it. That's all there is to it. It's beautiful. People love their stuff.
All right, as members...
Considering that a lot of the plastic is imported from China, there isn't an end in sight for the increasing tariffs effects on this local toy shop.
A new candidate is potentially joining the race for New York governor in 2026. Republican conservative Elise Stefanik is considering a run for Hochul's seat in the upcoming gubernatorial election. Stefanik is a well-known figure across U.S. politics, having been the youngest woman ever elected to the House of Representatives in 2014. Just a few weeks ago, Stefanik's nomination to be the American ambassador to the UN was withdrawn by President Trump.
Still ahead tonight, an investigation continues into last week's helicopter crash in the Hudson River. What you need to know.
Plus, a Maryland senator visits El Salvador to fight for a man's return to the United States.
And it could be your last chance to see one occur for 2 decades, as the next time one will be visible over the continental U.S.
He's May 84. Yarrow told police in the hospital that he had pressed the doorbell and waited.
They mix with oxygen and nitrogen. They become briefly
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
no.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Matt, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
Did you know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get a closer to that one.
Matthew,
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
This is
Welcome back to WTOP. I'm your Storm Team 10 meteorologist, George Kirk, and what I've got behind me is the radar for the Oswego area. You can see that there's a little bit of rain in the area, but not much to speak of, so we're not really worried about rain tonight. Tonight, we've got some light rain showers, a temperature of 37 degrees, breezy winds westward at 15 to 20 miles per hour. So about the aurora, you got not that great of a chance to see it because you got some cloudy skies tonight, but your best chance to see it if you really want to wake up early is around 3 in the morning. So tomorrow is going to be around 46 degrees. I recommend wearing a nice sweater to stay warm, plus a little hat and sunglasses because it is going to be sunny. I've got a bit of futurecast. You can see that it's pretty clear tomorrow, but as you wake up Friday morning, you can see some rain on the horizon, and as that moves its way through around mid-afternoon. And for Easter weekend, Friday and Saturday are looking not so great for travel, but the best time to leave would probably be Friday afternoon during the break in the rain. Now for our extended forecast, Thursday and Friday. Saturday is going to be pretty rainy weekend. And on Monday, there's going to be a chance of showers, but we're going to have to keep an eye on that because there's a chance that that might transition into some thunderstorms. It's going to be pretty nice weather through the rest of the week. Now, back to the desk.
Thanks. The Federal Aviation Administration says the helicopter tour company whose helicopter crashed into the Hudson River Thursday must stop operations immediately. The decision comes after an employee at the New York Helicopter Company who voluntarily agreed to stop flights was fired. The crash killed 6 people, including the pilot and a family visiting from Spain. An investigation into the crash is ongoing, and the wreckage and maintenance records are being examined. The federal judge overseeing the case of a man mistakenly deported to El Salvador says she will allow for expedited fact-finding to help her determine if the Trump administration is complying with her order that it facilitate his return back to the U.S.
In court hearings so far, the judge has expressed growing frustration at the responses, or lack thereof, coming from Department of Justice lawyers, as Laura Aguirre explains. One of the man's senators isn't waiting that long, and he boarded a plane to El Salvador from D.C. this morning.
This is an unsustainable and unjust moment.
Democratic Senator Chris Van Hollen in El Salvador today, hoping to get eyes on Kilmar Abrego Garcia, a Maryland man whose deportation has set off a legal and constitutional rights firestorm. His request to the country's vice president went unfulfilled.
He said he was not able to make that happen.
The senator was also denied a phone call with Abrego Garcia, whose deportation case escalated to the Supreme Court last week, when all 9 justices voted unanimously to uphold a lower federal judge's ruling that the Trump administration work for Abrego Garcia's return and access to due process.
The Supreme Court was clear. They must facilitate his release.
It's the use of that word facilitate in the federal judge's ruling upheld by the Supreme Court at the center of the Trump administration's argument to leave Abrego Garcia where he is, suggesting that facilitate means the U.S. won't block his entry if El Salvador decides to release him.
President Bukele said he was not sending him back. If he wanted to send him back, we would give him a plane ride back.
U.S. officials allege that Abrego Garcia is a member of the MS-13 gang. Abrego Garcia's attorneys dispute that claim. While the judicial fight plays out in the U.S., Senator Van Hollen says his trip today is only the beginning.
I may be the first United States senator to visit El Salvador on this issue, but there will be more, and there will be more members of Congress coming.
I'm Laura Aguirre reporting.
President Donald Trump posting on Truth Social today that it's his job to remove, quote, killers and thugs from the country, suggesting on Fox News that he could one day include U.S. citizens.
Saying on Fox News this week that he's looking into the legality of deporting what he calls, quote, homegrown criminals. Puerto Rico is experiencing another island-wide power outage, just months after a days-long blackout on New Year's Eve. Luma Energy said the interruption to its service began at about 12:40 p.m. local time on Wednesday, leaving millions without power. Dozens of people were forced to walk next to the rails of San Juan's transit system, and at least 78,000 are without water. The cause of the outage is still being investigated, and power likely won't be fully restored for another 48 to 72 hours.
When WTOP-10 Nightly News continues, a new device may help to provide relief to individuals experiencing migraines.
And new COVID-19 recommendations from the CDC. Find out how often you really need to be vaccinated.
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like,
No.
what do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get a closer for that one. Matthew,
Broadcast
Look
news.
at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
Up like throwing nothing. Look at all that. DeCarlo on the rebound. Alex DeCarlo. Free.
we'll deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
Welcome back to WTOP-10 Nightly News.
In consumer news, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is considering changing its recommendations for who should get an annual COVID vaccination. It currently has a blanket recommendation that everyone 6 months of age and older get annual shots. It's considering switching to a more nuanced, risk-based recommendation. This system would recommend those over age 65 and anyone with compromised immune function get annual shots. A panel of independent experts that advises the CDC on its vaccine recommendations is weighing the pros and cons of changing to risk-based recommendations. They're scheduled to vote on it in June.
Getting a shingles vaccine could help reduce your risk for dementia. That's according to a study recently published in the journal Nature. Researchers followed 280,000 people between the ages of 71 and 88. They did not have dementia at the onset. The participants were tracked for 7 years. Researchers found those who received the shingles vaccine were 20% less likely to be diagnosed with dementia.
An estimated 39 million people in the U.S. get migraines. According to the American Migraine Foundation, it's a neurological disease with no cure. And while there are several treatment options, they don't work for everyone.
In today's Health Minute, Mandy Gaither has a look at new technology being studied that may help migraine sufferers find relief in the future.
significantly impact a person's life. Some migraine sufferers may find relief in medications or lifestyle changes, but not all of them.
There's still a number of individuals that get inadequate relief.
Cleveland Clinic neurologist Dr. Mary Ann Mays is medical advisor to My Helper, a company that's designed an investigational drug-free device not currently FDA approved. She's lead author of a study researching the device that was presented last week at the American Academy of Neurology annual meeting. The technology uses dry or dehumidified room temperature air to cool the nasal passage, which Mays says helps stop the activation of the part of the brain that's turned on during a migraine. 128 adult study participants who reported having multiple migraine attacks used the self-administered device at home to treat a single attack. 44 others used a sham device.
47% of individuals in the study reported complete pain freedom at 2 hours compared to only 16% in the sham group. So that was quite clinically significant and exciting to see.
Mays says of those studied who were pain-free after 2 hours, 41% remained that way for 24 hours and didn't need additional rescue medications.
Our hope is that the study will be concluded by November 2025, that we'll have some of the data, and that the company can submit for approval of the device in 2026.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Mays says none of the study participants stopped the treatment due to discomfort. She says side effects include runny nose and some nasal irritation.
Coming up after the break, we've got the latest on Lakers sports with Hunter Raymanak.
Hunter, could we get a quick preview?
Thanks, guys. Coming up in sports, I'll recap some Oswego State women's lacrosse and softball. Also, the NBA play-in tournament has begun. This and more after the break.
La, 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 la. Free. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Free.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
We'll deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
And it could be your last chance to see one occur for 2 decades, as the next time one will be visible over the continental U.S.
He's May 84. Yarrow told police in the hospital that he had pressed the doorbell and waited.
They mix with oxygen and nitrogen and become briefly back to WTOP-10 Nightly News. I'm Hunter Raymanak with your sports report for tonight. Oswego State women's lacrosse faced off against the Potsdam Bears in a highly contested matchup last night. Despite Potsdam's struggles this season, they kept the Lakers on their toes early, scoring 4 goals in the first quarter. Oswego State would take a 4-goal lead into the half, highlighted by 3 straight goals from sophomore Cassidy Croce. With the Lakers up 11-6 entering the fourth, the Bears would not go down quietly, scoring 6 goals as part of a sudden offensive outburst. But thanks to 2 key goals by the Lakers, they avoid a late game collapse and claw out the win against the Bears 13-12. Potsdam remains winless in SUNY play, while Oswego State continues their dominance in the conference with a 7-0 record this year. From the turf to the diamond, the Lakers faced off against the Oneonta Red Dragons at home yesterday in a softball doubleheader. Game 1 was a pitcher's duel with Oswego State freshman Gabriela Milazzo going 7 innings and allowing 2 runs, but Oneonta's Tanner Smith was even better, pitching 7 innings of 1-run ball with 5 strikeouts. Red Dragons win 2-1. Game 2, on the other hand, had much more offense, with the Lakers entering the 6th inning up 4-3. The Red Dragons exploded for 10 runs in the last 2 innings of the game, highlighted by catcher Julia Serena's 5 RBIs. Oneonta wins 13-6 as they sweep the doubleheader from Oswego State. Moving into the NBA, the play-in tournament got underway last night with 2 games that would decide the 7th seed in the playoffs for both conferences. Starting in the East, the Orlando Magic and the Atlanta Hawks faced off in the Sunshine State. The Magic benefited from a hot start and a strong finish to win 120-95, highlighted by point guard Cole Anthony's 26 points off the bench. Orlando will face the Boston Celtics in the first round, while Atlanta will go up against the winner of the Chicago Bulls and Miami play-in matchup to decide the 8th seed in the East. Meanwhile, in the West, the Golden State Warriors took on the Memphis Grizzlies in San Fran. This game was close throughout, but it would be the Warriors that would prevail in the end, winning 121-116. Jimmy Butler and Stephen Curry led the way with a combined 75-point, 10 assists, and 15-rebound barrage. Golden State will match up against the Houston Rockets in the first round, while Memphis will battle out either the Sacramento Kings or Dallas Mavericks for the 8th seed in the West. And now let's switch over to MLB as we go north of the border. Toronto Blue Jays against the Atlanta Braves. Chris Bassett on the mound for the Blue Jays. He's going to get the strikeout here in the top of the first from Michael Harris on the high cutter here. Next batter up is Austin Riley. He's going to slow him down with a slow sweeper there at 73 miles per hour. Next batter here is Matt Olson, and he is going to go down swinging on the inside cutter as Chris Bassett strikes out the side to start the game. Bottom of the third, runner on second for the Blue Jays as Vladimir Guerrero Jr. rips it up the middle for a base hit. Bo Bichette will come in to score as the Blue Jays score first here in this game as their franchise guy, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., gets it started here against the Atlanta Braves pitcher, Spencer Strider. We're going to fast forward to the bottom of the 6th here. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who hasn't had a home run yet, funny enough. Well, he's going to end it right here with an absolute bomb into the second deck, top shelf. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., his first home run of the season, hitting him as far as his dad did back when he was playing. As Vladimir Guerrero Jr. fresh off that 14-year extension, Blue Jays are happy to have him for the rest of his career as the Blue Jays are up now 2-0. Bottom of the 7th, runner on second for Toronto. Bo Bichette going to hit one down the left field line for an RBI double. Miles Straw is going to jock in to score as Bo Bichette gets the run batted in, and the Blue Jays are now up 3-0. Top 9, Jeff Hoffman on the mound. Drake Baldwin going Oppo Taco the other way for not only his first homer of the season, but his first Major League home run. The Braves are finally on the board. Will that be enough to make a comeback for them? Sadly for Atlanta, not the case. Blue Jays are going to hang on to win this one 3-1 and take 2 out of 3 in the series against the Braves.
Hunter, thank you. And stick around for
more after the break.
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
no.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get a closer to that one.
Matthew,
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
We'll deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Welcome back to Major Discussions. That's our report for tonight.
Be sure to stay tuned for Shut the Check Up.
Thank you for watching.
Have a great night, everyone.
Lakers Showdown, the game show that puts WTOP members head to head. I'm your host, Logan Russo. Tonight we have a great matchup in store. Our first contestant on my left, the one and only fellow Chittenango Bear, Alex
Logan
Brummer.
Russo.
Oh, that is not. Yeah, that is Alex Brummer right there.
So,
Brummer, why don't you introduce yourself?
I'm Brummer. I'm the OP director, and I'm also running for GM of WTOP. So if you want a strong leader, please vote for me. Enough said.
Wow. Hey, promotion. This is a good way to promote. So
voting is important.
Chris DeLuca's also running, if I'm correct, our producer.
Well, voting's important when you're voting for me.
Vote Chris DeLuca!
When you're voting for someone that's not me, it doesn't matter who you vote for.
I ain't voting for neither of them.
Yeah, I think I'm going to plead the fifth in this situation. Now, on my right, we've got the one and only Nasir Meikle. Nasir, how are you doing?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You're very dressed nicely today.
Thank you. I have news tonight. I am the anchor one.
Oh, wow. So you're literally doing this show and then immediately after going right back to news.
Yeah, you dragged me from my computer that I
It's okay, because I actually have to produce I was supposed to be producing your news
tonight.
tonight.
So you're the reason why we're behind. No, I'm playing.
Sometimes just how it works out because we have a great game show right here now. For our first-time viewers and contestants, how does this game work? I'm glad you asked. First, you guys are going to play a game of rock, paper, scissors to determine who goes first. So
how do you play rock,
paper,
scissors?
Is it on shoot or it says shoot?
Oh, that's for you guys to decide. You guys.
How about we just on shoot we
we do like 1, 2, 3.
I say shoot and then you first one.
Usually just rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
All right, bet.
There you go. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay, wait, all right. Tiebreaker.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, Nasir, comeback win.
Yes.
Now, Nasir, you're going to come first.
Okay.
You're going to have 10 seconds to announce. So the topic is going to be announced. You're going to have 10 seconds to name something that falls under that topic.
Okay.
If your answer is satisfactory, and again, we have to highlight this. I didn't have to highlight this last time, but this is also, if Chris DeLuca says so.
Okay.
Then you're going to have, you get 10 seconds to name a different thing under that topic. So cars is like a category. You can be like Chevy Camaro, you can be like Ford Mustang. And then he has to name something that isn't Chevy Camaro or Ford Mustang.
All right.
And every time we go to a different round, that time will be reduced. You guys are going to go back and forth until one of your times run out or until someone repeats an answer. If you win the round, you get 1 point, as well as getting to go first for the next round. Whoever has the most points will receive the fabled unlabeled.
Don't fumble it now.
I know. Oh gosh.
Yo, that's my trophy. Be careful.
Matt Shiramita Trophy, named after the great host of The Last Laker, who I keep getting text messages to support a high school baseball team from him.
So do I.
Yeah,
I thought that was like a scam, so I didn't touch it.
Yeah, I haven't clicked it.
What baseball team?
Very different. Now, are you guys ready to get started?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Now, first topic of the night is Oswego professors.
Wow.
So, Nasir, you're going to have to name any SUNY or State University of New York. Let's do a long name. Professor.
Okay.
So, go ahead.
Jennifer Fugel.
Professor Ricky. I would use the professor name. I feel like that's more polite.
Oh, my fault. Professor Zenner.
I don't know. Oh,
3 seconds, bro.
I guess I just don't know my teachers.
That was. Are you being serious?
Yeah. I've never bothered to learn their names.
You know, if for those who have watched in the past, we had the episode with Mike Neckers and Jesse Seneghetto.
It's the most Brummer
and that
thing
was
I've
the
ever
most
heard.
like most caught off guard. I think Jesse Seneghetto sat there and literally didn't know anything. That just blew that away. That was Hall of Fame level of.
I feel like that is the most Brummer answer or Brummer thing to just.
Yeah.
Let's just move on.
DeLuca's naming professors in my ear, but I don't even think it matters because he doesn't know them. So. All right, well, Nasir, you're going to get the first point for the first round because he only knows Professor Ricky.
I guess so.
So I guess that's a compliment to Ricky, I guess. So, all right, next round, Nasir up 1-0. Can possibly Alex Brummer tie it up with a win? Are you guys ready? Next topic of the night is video games. Name a video game. Nasir, go ahead.
Call of Duty.
Gears of War.
Forza.
Halo.
Fortnite.
Minecraft.
FIFA.
Arkham City.
2K.
Arkham Knight.
Skyrim.
Gears of War 2.
Wii Sports.
Oblivion.
Wii Sports Resorts.
Mario Kart.
Mario Party.
Super Mario Bros.
1-2 Switch.
Super Smash Bros.
That was a crazy pull.
Garage Band. I mean Rock Band.
Oh, there we go. We'll take it.
Guitar Hero.
NASCAR Heat.
NASCAR Heat 2011.
What? All right, guys.
Forza Motorsport 5.
NBA 2K.
Oh, wait, someone already said 2K.
Did you say which one?
Yeah, Nasir already said 2K.
Did you say 2K or NBA 2K?
2K is
Wow.
synonymous with NBA.
All right, Madden.
No, one sec. Wait 1 sec. We need a producer on this one. Get it. Okay. DeLuca is saying that 2K was already said because 2K is NBA 2K. Unless you didn't say like WWE 2K.
Here, you know what? We'll give it to him, and I'll say 2K PGA Masters.
Wait, so are we still going? Wait, again. DeLuca, your call. All right, let's go.
WWE 2K.
And Madden.
Did you already just say Madden?
No, Madden was not said.
That was just in the case of
Yeah.
like you.
All right.
Keep going.
Roblox.
Skate.
Skate 3.
Ooh.
That's a really good game.
That was good. UFC 4.
Fallout.
Are you just saying Fallout?
Was
Fallout
Fallout
New Vegas.
said?
No, Fallout wasn't.
Fallout
said.
was not
All right,
said.
Fallout New Vegas.
Fallout 3.
Ooh. Lawnmower Simulator.
Surgeon Simulator.
Plane Simulator.
Oh, wait. What do you mean plane simulator?
Plane
Clarify. No, it's
If
not.
you can get that on Game Pass. Get out.
Is it called plane
Lego Harry
simulator?
Potter.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Lego Harry Potter years 1 through 4.
Star Wars. Star Wars. Lego Star Wars.
Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga.
That is a real game. That is a good one.
Battlefront.
Battlefront 2.
This was a really bad topic because they're just gonna keep naming like NBA 2K11, bro.
No one did that yet.
Yeah.
Okay, MotoGP.
NBA 2K11.
F1.
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Dirt Rally.
Yakuza 0.
Mirror's Edge.
Epic Mickey.
Oh my gosh.
Smite.
This is like my child. League of Legends.
Terraria.
That's actually a good one. Dota.
Minecraft.
No, Minecraft was already said.
Was it?
Minecraft was already
I said
said by
Minecraft.
Yeah. I was waiting for that round to end, I'm not gonna lie.
Chicken jockey.
Wow. All right. Hey, no discussion because we're gonna keep this thing moving.
Okay.
Our next round. Now that it's tied 1-1, next topic of the night: musical artists.
Okay.
All right, and you guys have, I would assume, very different music tastes. So
Do bands count as?
yeah, band's
Okay.
gonna count.
All right.
So Brummer, you start off.
Poison.
Linkin Park.
Def Leppard.
Jay-Z.
Motley Crue.
Beyonce.
Yay.
Post Malone.
Boozy bad word I can't say.
We'll take it.
What?
It's a real. He's a real artist.
Action Bronson.
Quando Rondo.
The Alchemist.
King Von.
Eminem.
Scooch in this for a little bit more. There you go.
Pooh Shiesty.
Lil Durk.
NBA YoungBoy.
Morgan Wallen.
Brian. Lil Pump.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Lil Wayne.
Kiss.
Lil Xan.
Oh, wow,
Lil
that's crazy.
Baby.
Wow.
Da Baby.
Let's go.
Lil Tay.
Big X the Plug.
Bad Baby.
Bad Bunny.
Ooh, that was good. J Balvin.
Annual A.
Daddy Yankee.
Five seconds.
Grateful Dead.
Oh.
El Alpha.
Jerry Garcia.
Jimi Hendrix.
Wait a minute. Are we going to count Jerry Garcia because he was a member of the Grateful Dead?
He had his own big solo career.
Okay, all right. So make sure.
All right. Maroon 5.
Phil Collins.
Fun.
Beyonce.
Oh.
I said Beyonce.
Did he?
Wow. I'm sorry. That is confirmed by our producer, Chris DeLuca. Nasir did say Beyonce. So now, Nasir with the lead, 2-1. We're going to cut into the break. We're going to come back. We're going to shorten the times and continue the rounds. So stay tuned.
Shorten the times.
That was pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at the number of disasters in the U.S. Chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Chris. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No.
Spin the wheel. But you got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to...
Welcome back. When we last talked, Nasir came in clutch, 2-1 over Alex Brummer. How are we feeling, guys? We feeling good?
No.
I think Nasir's feeling pretty good. By the way, Nasir complimented our logo. He said it looks like a rip-off Fruit Ninja. So we're going to head into this next round. Just a reminder with this next round. The time is going to answer from 10 seconds to 7 seconds. So are you guys ready? Now, you guys mentioned Lego before. Our next topic of the night is Lego collaborations. Now, not video games, Lego sets. Lego sets, different themes, different, you know, like there's Mario.
Okay.
You just gave one away.
I did, so I might as well use it.
Okay.
All right. Nasir, you won the last round. Start us off.
So like the set of the Lego?
Like themes, Lego themes.
Oh, Lego Fire.
No.
Firehouse. Or like Lego.
No, like collaborations, like collabs with different.
Shoot, the Andy Warhol collaboration.
Lego City.
That's not a collaboration.
I mean, it's a Lego. It was a
Wait,
Lego
what? Wait, what's that, Chris?
The Lego art.
All right, Chris is counting it.
Okay.
So
it's an Andy Warhol thing.
Okay, well then.
It's like the
what's
newer.
next?
Wait a minute. It's like the Lego sets or like
like the lines. Like there's Lego City line, a line of sets.
Oh, okay. Because
So
you're confusing
your
me.
turn now.
Oh, Lego City. The line just set, so that would be like Lego City Coast Guard, not like a collaboration.
Okay, just name something else.
Name something else. Lego Technic Porsche.
That is a collab, yeah.
Lego Ninjago.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that counts. That counts.
Lego Avengers.
Oh, that's a good one. You're getting
Lego
it now.
Batman.
Yeah, you're getting it now. You're getting it
Did
now.
I say Lego Batman?
No.
Lego Harry Potter.
Lego Star Wars.
Dude, I swear he just said both those things.
No.
It is what it is.
Those were video games.
Lego Technic Ferrari.
Bionicles.
Lego Technic Ford.
Those are
Seinfeld.
Wait. All right, one sec. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
They're collaborations.
All right, one sec. So Chris is saying that because you keep saying Technic, that Technic is not. I'm saying I think it should count because it's the collab with a different car company each time.
But it's still the same.
It's not the same. It's a different. You said
Can we get Chris out here to
collaborations
to explain?
I got more Lego collaborations.
They're collaborations.
Lego Mario, Legend of Zelda.
Come here real quick on camera. Let's go. So, listen to me.
I got the mic.
You got the mic? Okay, cool.
You gotta say something.
23 seconds over, by the way.
Oh, we're so over. It's not even funny.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I'm more so looking for the lines, not like Technic 4. That's still
Technic counts as a line.
But Technic.
So then Lego City Coast Guard would count, or Lego
but that's
City
Lego
Coast
City.
would count.
That's Lego City.
That's Lego City, exactly. You're saying Lego Technic 4, Lego Technic this, Lego Technic
Yeah, almost like the
that.
brand.
Get
I
up,
guess.
come on, move.
Anyways.
Lego Technic is the line.
Anyways, Remember got the point.
Okay, well, Brummer got the point. Hey, you know what,
Lord of the
though? That
Rings,
ties
that's
it
another
2-2. It's
They
not like anyone
robbing
has the
me. They
lead
robbing
right
me
now.
out here.
So we're going
They
to head
are
into our
robbing
next
me.
round of the night.
They are robbing me.
Are you guys ready again? Marvel villains. Marvel villains. Let's throw them out there. Brummer, you start off.
All right, MODOK.
Thanos.
Doctor Doom.
Loki.
Yeah, he's a villain.
Hela.
The Silver Surfer.
Galactus.
Those winter elves from Thor.
Hey, guys, I'm not
What are
even
they
kidding
called?
right now. My IFB is stuck in my ear and the cord just came out.
Well,
So
stop-
you guys
how
keep
about
naming
how about
that,
you
and
stop
I'm going to quickly
interrupting
deal with
us?
that. Sorry.
They're actually called it Dark Elves. You didn't get that?
Y'all thought I knew my stuff. Who's the dude that came out of the
Ironmonger.
earth? Huh?
Ironmonger.
Stuck in my ear.
Ironmonger. The Mandarin.
Fing Fang Foom.
We got it.
It does count.
That is real.
It does count.
Kang.
Mole Man. I feel like your time's up.
Yeah,
I think.
He already said
Now that-
Dr. Doom.
Is that time up?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
now that I have my IFB back in my ear, I
was
literally
set
got
up-
the plastic piece stuck in my ear and I
I
just
was
pried out
set
my
up for
fingers.
failure.
Brummer, up 3-2.
I was
I mean, a
set
bit
up
of a
for
controversial call. I know in a series not going to agree with the last round, but
I was
hey,
set
you've
up
got
for
it now.
failure.
So
Yeah.
let's
robbery.
possibly take advantage of the next round. Next topic of the night, TV shows.
Okay.
Any TV show. Just start firing them off. Brummer, you start.
Seinfeld.
Friends.
Big Bang Theory.
Laker Showdown.
Okay, Cooked.
DK Experience.
Oh boy.
Law and Order SVU.
Normal Law and Order.
Criminal Minds.
NCIS.
Miami Heat.
What?
That's a basketball team.
That is
That's
a
not show.
basketball team.
That's a basketball team, not a show.
You're thinking of Miami Vice, and you said
No.
Miami Heat.
It's Miami Vice.
I'm thinking of Burn Notice. They're in Miami, and there's a second part of Heat.
But that's a show?
Well,
Wait,
Dragon
Notice?
Ball Z, that's another
Burn
show.
Notice?
Okay, I guess continue. I guess.
Avatar.
All right. Naruto.
The World of Gumball. The Amazing World of Gumball.
Smiling Friends.
Oh, that's a good one. Common Side Effects.
Rick and Morty.
The Pit.
Grey's Anatomy.
Shoot. ER.
Cops.
Ridiculousness.
Jersey Shore.
And World's Dumbest. World's Dumbest Anything.
Floribama Shore.
Live PD.
Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Real Housewives of Potomac.
Real Basketball Wives.
Real Housewives of New Jersey.
Kevin Can F Himself. That's a real show.
We could say that. Adam ruins everything.
I did.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Adam ruins everything. That's a real show.
Oh, I didn't hear it. Overtime.
The Last Ship.
The Office.
My Strange Addictions.
Parks and Rec.
My 600-Pound Life.
1,000-Pound Sisters.
Oh, Clark said that's Clark.
Huh? Fixer
Wow,
Upper.
sorry.
Wait,
No, because Chris was saying it. I'm sorry.
What?
You took too long. I'm sorry. Time was up.
We were laughing.
Listen, laughing is still
Chris,
time.
you're robbing me.
Listen, this is, again, not any of my calls. Letting this abundantly clear, okay? I'm just the host. I'm a face.
Would the NFL count as a TV show?
No.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Well, we're going to head into one final break. We're going to come right back.
Chris is hiding back there.
4-2-2. Right, if I'm correct, is that the score, 4-2? Okay, good. All right, we're going to come back. We're going to shorten the times yet again and determine the winner, so stay tuned.
Yeah, Chris, stay back there.
Would you like to try snacks from faraway lands? Or snacks with bizarre flavors? How about snacks in new ways? Or snacks you've never tried before? You don't have to go far to find these snacks. They can all be found here at Snacks on West 1st Street.
Yeah, we're walking around campus, and what do we see? All these clubs are looking.
They're looking for me.
There's hockey,
There's improv,
so much to see. So let's go try them out and see how they be. Come on and please watch.
Our embarrassments free.
Tune in to Amateurs on WTOP.
Happy Friday, Lakers, and another beautiful day here in Oswego, New York. I'm DJ Don Perone, and I'm happy that you're starting your weekend off right listening to WNYO 88.9 FM, the Laker Radio Network.
I said, darling, can you see? There's no room for us. There's no room. Now our lives are changing. Promises keep slipping. And I always knew it wasn't you. It wasn't you. Now our lives are changing. Promises keep slipping. And I always knew it wasn't you. It wasn't you.
Oh, welcome back. When we last talked, Alex Brummer got the lead 4-2 due to some, in Nasir's eyes, possibly iffy calls.
Excuses. That's all I hear.
Robbery.
All right, well, we're going to head here into the final round.
I hear
Just as a reminder,
felony robbery.
with this next round, the time to answer shortens from 7 seconds to 5. So you have to get these
Misdemeanor grand
fired
larceny.
off. Are you ready, Nasir?
Yeah.
Are you ready, Brummer?
Of course, let's do it.
First deck of the night is U.S. states. Name me a U.S. state, Brummer.
Hawaii,
South Dakota,
New York,
Massachusetts,
North Dakota,
Minnesota,
Alaska,
Wyoming,
Nevada,
Texas,
Louisiana,
Utah,
Florida,
North Carolina,
South Carolina,
West Virginia,
Utah.
Oh, already said. Nasir, there you go. There's your first point back.
Yes.
Gotta be feeling a little bit more confident after that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I want my other, once I get my other point back.
His other point back. Brummer, it's okay.
I
Listen,
see the next one. I'm cooked on this one.
there's
too.
only 50 states, so they do go by
Yeah,
fast.
I
And
was
there's some
kinda
forgettable
say-
ones. Like, who remembers Arkansas?
Why is this Kansas and this is
I was just
Arkansas?
thinking of college
Arkansas.
football.
All
I
right.
was thinking of college football teams.
Yeah, that's also a good idea. Now,
I was thinking of states.
4-3. 4-3. Are you guys ready for the next topic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about some soda brands, guys?
Okay.
Some soda brands. Nasir, name me any soda brand.
Fanta.
Pepsi.
Coke.
Sprite.
Mellow Yellow.
Starry.
Sierra Mist.
That's a good one.
Dr. Pepper.
7-Up.
Root beer.
Mountain Dew.
Are we counting root beer?
Root beer is a type of soda, not a brand.
AW root beer.
Okay,
there you
there.
go.
Mug.
Time, Brummer.
I don't drink soda.
And it's okay. Honestly, neither do I. So and I was not going to. I was not going to be able to answer any of those. Nasir, do you drink a lot of soda?
Not really. No, I'm a big ginger ale person.
I
Though.
never.
Is ginger ale soda?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's carbonated. I never drank
Ginger ale
soda
is
as a
soda.
kid.
What's that? Is it
Schweppes.
There's
There's
Schweppes?
Canada Dry, and then there's something. There's another one.
Huh.
Yeah.
I just drink. I drink like milk.
Okay. Move on to the next thing.
No, listen.
I guess it's good for you.
We've talked about this topic before we even, I think, went on air.
Do you have it?
Do grandma be coming up to you? Oh, you got strong bones!
I do have strong bones. I don't got muscle, I got bones, baby.
Do you eat it raw? Do you drink it like straight from the cart or straight from the jug?
Oh, dude. Well, listen. If it's like the glass Burr & Dairy drugs, I drink it straight from the glass milk. Glass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of course, you hear the
Do you like
bone
it
shake straight
vanilla-
from the
vanilla
jug,
or
bro.
vanilla or chocolate?
Oh, vanilla. Well, there's no such thing. Well, vanilla milk exists, but it's just
lactose intolerant.
plain milk.
So.
I like chocolate milk. Mint milk. Shut up, Burr & Dairy. Now, here we go. Last topic of the night. It is now tied. Right? If I'm correct. Wow, that's scary. All right, cartoons. We've talked about this before, and I know you guys love your television, just based off our last round. So now you have to name me specifically cartoons.
Does adult animation count?
Yes, if it's a cartoon.
Okay.
As long as it's animated.
Just don't
it
obviously
counts.
say anything really inappropriate.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do it.
Archer.
The Simpsons.
Cat and Dog.
Family Guy.
SpongeBob.
Ed, Eddie.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. The Smurfs.
Fairly Odd Parents.
American Dad.
Scooby-Doo.
Bob's Burgers.
Clock is ticking.
Rick and Morty.
The Amazing World of Gumball.
Adventure Time.
Clarence.
Uncle Grandpa.
Good morning.
Stop! I'm out of time.
He said his time. I had to say good morning. I'm sorry. All right, keep going, Siri.
Sophia the First.
The Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Dang it! That was my next one. Chuggington.
Dinosaur Train.
wait. Doc McStuffins.
Mr. Pickles.
Secret Agent Oso.
Squidbillies.
The Octonauts.
Osmo the Lucky Rabbit.
Wonder Pets.
The Goofy Show.
Yin Yang Twins.
Kick Buttowski.
Oh, that's a good one. Phineas and Ferb.
That's another good one. Miles Murphy's Law.
That's a new one too. Snap. Shoot.
Oh no.
Crackle Pop. Wonder Pets.
No, you've already said that.
Did I say that?
You already said
I
Wonder
did,
Pets.
yeah.
Wow.
That's dead on my. That's dead
After
on me.
Nasir
That's
started
on
to
me.
make the comeback of the
That's on
century,
me. I blinked.
said Wonder Pets twice.
I
Listen,
blinked.
there's no superhero animals that can save you now. Because Alex Brummer, I'm going to award you the fabled Matt Sharamita Trophy.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Vote me for GM.
Listen, hey, last time I checked, Kenny Gerard hasn't been on the show and won this trophy, so.
Yeah. Kenny Gerard doesn't support his local TOP shows. It might be my job, but I do it for fun. Boom! Drop the mic.
Well, he dropped the trophy.
I
JD Vance.
would have laughed at that, bro.
Wow.
Bro,
that was something.
Do not drop that trophy.
Bro, this is the best plastic in the state.
Hold on. No.
Get out of the shop, man. We gotta,
Hey,
we gotta do push-ups.
That trophy.
We gotta do
No, it's
push-ups.
my trophy. I earned it.
All right, all right.
Skedaddle.
Get out of here, producer.
Skedaddle.
Go back to producing. What does a producer even do? All right.
You're blind. You don't know how to make any proper calls. Skedaddle.
Yeah, Chris, go home. Yeah, I like that. I like this. All right.
Skedaddle.
Well, everyone, that's our show. Thank you so much for watching. Please keep up to date with us on our Instagram.
No push-ups?
At Lakers Show. No, well, do we have a minute left, bro?
Oh,
Let's
my
do.
bad.
Yeah, we still have a minute. So
bad.
we'll see you next time, and we are going to. Are we going to do a push-up contest really quick?
I guess, yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to win. I mean,
Shoot, I already worked out.
All right, let's K the bump cam. We're going to do some push-ups. I have to be close because I'm IFB in. So. Are we all going? All right, get out of here,
This
Cecilia.
is gross.
Yeah, it's really gross.
You got noodle diamonds.
All right, you on?
1, 2,
3,
Chloe, come on, man.
Dude, I told you I don't do push-ups.
9, 10, 11, 12.
That's all I need to do.
14, 15, 17.
Wait, Brian, press move out of the way. Reset.
And I'm your other co-host, Kayla.
And anything else pertaining to these orgs and businesses.
So, Jaden, there's officially 4 weeks left in the semester. How are you feeling?
I'm ready for this to be over.
That's real.
I'm ready for this to be over. We got 4 weeks left. It's April, and somehow, some way, I don't know how, but the weather is still moving one way and then the other way. It was just snowing here the other day. I don't know how that's possible in April, but here we are. I am ready for it to be over. How about you, Kayla?
Same here. I'm ready to go back home. I'm ready to be done. I'm ready to take all that academic stress off me and just sleep with no academic stress. That's what I want to do. That's what I'm looking forward to. The weather, the snow, it's not moving me. I'm not feeling this at all. I'm just ready to be done. Yeah.
That's real.
So a conversation me and Jaden were having earlier in the control room, we were talking about our favorite food spots and favorite chicken sandwiches and stuff. Jaden said Popeyes. I don't know what that's about. We can scratch that off because it's really Chick-fil-A.
Let me defend myself. Hold on. So we was in the office, right? And we was talking.
The office, not the control room.
For the first time, I bought myself a chicken sandwich from Crossroads. I bought myself a spicy chicken sandwich with lettuce, tomatoes, and Chipotle ranch. And I had it, and I said it was an 8 out of 10. But that's because I have better chicken sandwiches. For example, Popeyes.
That's not a good example though. That's
That
not
is
a good
an
example
excellent
at all. Oh, okay, cool. Well, what's your favorite food spot on campus in general?
Okay, so I don't really have that much favorite food spots on campus, but I will say Rich and Poor. You can get a nice good coffee in Rich and Poor, and a coffee with a nice good toasted bagel with strawberry cream cheese is the way to go.
Okay.
Kayla, how about you?
To be honest, I like Crossroads and Fusion. I think Fusion has some really good stuff. I usually make up my own little stuff when I'm in Fusion. Maybe I'll do a Asiago bagel or a whole wheat bagel with garden veggie cream cheese. or just like turkey. I just be mixing it up. But for Crossroads, my go-to order is a grilled chicken sandwich with lettuce, tomatoes, and Swiss cheese. Add a little honey mustard and some hot sauce. The best.
Let me just say real quick, Fusion Cafe is also a good place on campus. I haven't been there in a minute, but when I had classes in Shitterman, I went there a couple of times. They had me down.
Okay, that's good.
Now to move into some events happening this weekend. Tomorrow, Friday, April 11th, Image will be hosting their Oz Meets HBCU Homecoming inside MCC Arena. Doors opening at 5:30 p.m. Tickets are still available in the box office, $7 for students and $10 for general public.
Then on Saturday, April 12th, FAO will be having their throwback snapbacks and snack picnic in Laker Lounge from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. The event is free entry, which means free food and celebrating fashion throwbacks.
Later that day, the Asian Student Association will be hosting their 3rd annual Taste of Asia dinner at 6 p.m. in Sheldon Ballroom. Doors opening at 5:30 p.m. The dress code for this event is formal/traditional, and tickets are still available online and in the box office now for $10. There's also more events coming up. This upcoming Monday, April 14th, the Latino Student Union and the Asian Student Association will be hosting their Spicy Challenge program at 7 p.m. in MCC 231, where students can come test their spice tolerance with several different food options.
Then, on Friday, April 18th, 2.5 will be hosting their 16th annual Raise Your Voice event inside MCC Arena at 6 p.m. The theme for their event is Paint the Town, Teal, Reclaiming Your Power, and it's free for all students to come.
On Saturday, April 19th, the Caribbean Student Association will be having their annual Backyard Jam event in the MCC Arena, doors opening at 6 p.m. The theme of the event is Jungle Fever, and tickets are available online and in the box office for $15.
And on Sunday, April 20th, the Latino Student Union and the Kumi chapter of Mu Sigma Upsilon will be having their 4th annual kickball charity game from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. in Sweatman Gym.
Mark your calendars because Latino Student Union will also be hosting their annual barbecue on Saturday, April 26th. More information will be posted on their Instagram page as the date gets closer.
And lastly, on Saturday, May 3rd, the African Student Organization will be hosting their annual Battle of the Designers event in MCC Arena. The theme for this event is Celestial Gardens, and doors for the event will open at 5 p.m. and doors will close at 5:45 p.m. With the show starting at 6 p.m. on the dot, tickets for the event are now available online and in the box office, currently for $7.
Coming up after the break, we'll be introducing our guests for tonight's episode. Stay tuned to the bigger picture after the break.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Chris. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No. Spin the wheel. But you got censorship. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to...
Now let's introduce our guest, the president and vice president of the Bold Black Beauties, Ari and Rock. What's up, y'all?
Hey.
So excited to be here. Hey.
So, tell us a little bit about yourselves. You know, how you feeling?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous, but I'm prepared. Like, I'm ready. I'm excited. I had a long day today, but I'm here. I'm happy. So I'm ready.
Okay.
How you feeling?
I feel good. I've been having a pretty good day. I did the SAPB reveal earlier today, so that was exciting. And now I'm here and I'm just excited.
Okay, so we know you just had your annual brunch last Sunday. Could you tell us what was the inspiration behind this year's theme?
So really the inspiration behind this year's theme was we wanted to find a way to honor our fallen queen, Zaya Myers Davis. And when I was thinking about it, I thought about how can I incorporate like Black women into the legacy that she had going for herself, personal, and then what would that look like for us on campus here. And then Rock helped us come up with a whole bunch of ideas and activities. I feel like the hardest part was just coming up with the name of it. And so when we did come up with the power in our presence, it just stuck. Like, we heard that and it kind of stuck. We went to our faculty advisor, Lillian Evans, and she just told us to run with it. We kind of just went from there. Do you have anything?
I totally agree. I think just we went through a lot this year as an org, went through a lot with getting our times together with our own schedules. We had crazy schedule sheets. It was interning this semester, so we wasn't even pushing out a lot of programs that we really wanted to, and then just trying to find the balance within ourselves. Plus, we're still college students at the end of the day. We're all in different fields and majors, so we were like trying to support each other with that as well. But it all came together at the end, and it was an honor to be able to honor Zaya. And as far as it came with the program, I think it was pretty fluent. Like, we realized this is a networking event and we still want to make sure we get those points across. So we were able to find a guest speaker and find some games that like allowed the room to be that safe space that we embody all the time. And it was just a vibe. It was really nice. I enjoyed it.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So I know I noticed y'all said that y'all didn't have that many programs this semester, and that's okay.
Yes.
But I know y'all had a good amount of programs from this year.
Yes. Yeah.
So let me ask y'all, what is y'all favorite program from this year?
Ooh. I'm gonna go first because I think I know mine already. My favorite program this year was probably our Galentine's program that we had.
Yes.
It was very cutesy, but it was very nice. We did a lot of ripping and running to like create the DIYs, and we went to a lot of facilities on campus to get like the materials. We made the pin buttons that we were able to rent out, and we had like the gimp that you used to do when you was a kid, like the rubber bands to make rubber band bracelets and stuff like that. It was very fun. So I think that was probably my favorite program that we had this year.
For me, I think my favorite program was definitely one of our more chill programs. We started like a beauty table talk. Where we kind of just created a space. We didn't really ask any questions. It was more so like, if you want to share, this is the space to do that. Some of those went for an hour. Other ones extended longer than that, just depending on how the girls were feeling that day. So I think those were my favorite programs just because I was able to really learn stuff about some of the girls on campus that I didn't know too much about. And I realized that even though we're all college students, we all seem to be facing some of the same problems on the campus. And so just being a listening ear or a shoulder to cry on for the girls was definitely something that was important to me this year.
Yeah, so speaking of that kind of environment, what does being a bold Black beauty mean to you, and who are some bold Black beauties in your life?
So I'm going to start by saying that bold in the bold Black beauties means blessed, optimistic, loving, and determined. And so for bold Black beauties on this campus, it just means being all of those things, being your authentic self, walking into those spaces where you might not feel the most comfortable, and just showing up for people who sometimes might not be who you want to show up for. And that's just the real reality of it. the second part of your question was who are some of the bold black beauties in my life. I first want to honor my former president, Sanaya. She put me in this role, and I want to thank her for that, because without her, I don't feel like I would be here today. It's definitely changed who I am as a person. I've learned so much about myself, about how I want to show up for other people and what that looks like. But my mom's definitely a bold black beauty. Yeah, my sister, like my VP, a bold black beauty. Like it's just about like who you are, and I think as long as you're confident in yourself, you'll always be that bold black beauty.
Yeah, for me, I think just growing up, I was always a bold black beauty. You know what I mean? Getting to college is just like finding your people and being able to identify with that and put yourself in that group. I tell anyone who comes to our programs or just come across us in the hallway, being a part of BBB is having that sisterhood, is having that grounded group of women around you who are going to push the narrative, push the boundaries, and are going to speak for you in rooms that you may not be in. And they're going to support you in whatever aspect and goals that you want to get done and accomplish. So for me, my bold black beauties in my life is definitely my mom, my sister, my sisters, plural. And then I have a lot of mentors in my life from when I was in middle school and high school. So all of those ladies to me are the bold black beauties in my life.
Hey, I love that.
I like that. So real quick, how does BBB create safe spaces for black women on campus?
I think we are like the common ground. We're the place that you come and vent when the curtains close. You know, when you go home and you're relaxing and you just release everything that you've been through the day with like your best friend, or if you're on a game talking to your homies or anything of that nature. So that is what BBB is. Like, we come into every room our authentic selves, and energy speaks very loudly. So I feel like people just be like, if they could show up in our bonnets, if we in our bonnet, if it's raining outside and we tired, or if we just had probably the worst semester or the worst class, and we're like, but this is the place that we can relax and just speak freely. So I think that's just where it starts at, and our programs reflect that. Our programs reflect debriefing about your day, debriefing about your experiences, and having that chill time, having that downtime. Sometimes we don't have a program, but we're still going to have our room booked to 25 from 5 to 6 p.m. And you could come in there and watch a movie. You could kick your feet up. You could do your homework. You could work on this application for your job or just anything, and you'll have all the people around you that will support you and help you if you need that assistance.
Yeah.
That was
I was gonna say,
That was good.
I don't really have anything more to add to that. I think she covered the majority of what our safe space looks like.
Yes.
With that, we are going to take a quick commercial break now. We'll be back with more questions from BBB after the break.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
If you like action, romance,
if you're watching this,
and highbrow humor,
surface is this.
Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
there's only one place to turn.
No!
Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
Welcome back to The Bigger Picture, everyone. So, how do you take care of your mental health while balancing school, your personal life, and this position?
First, I want to say that with this organization, like she said, we are a sisterhood, and so that means like we get really close. Like me and her, we were friends before the org, but the org definitely made our friendship, our bond a lot more stronger. And so for me, I like to sleep. I like to hang with my VP, who's also my friend, one of my closest friends on campus. And I just like to have a good time, whatever that looks like in that day. It could be drawing, it could be the GIMP, like it could be sleeping, watching TV. I just like to debrief and relax, especially after a long day. But at no point does the crown come off. Like the crown's always on. It's always a call, even if it's 2 a.m. Hey girl, did you do this? I actually did. I actually did do that. But yeah.
Crown is never tilted, always straight. I know that's right.
I'm not big on like the skincare side of self-care, but I do believe in pouring into yourself. So journaling and like your morning rituals are big. In the morning, it's straight gospel music. It's straight like getting my head together for the day, calming my nerves, and that really helps me. And like I said, I journal a lot, I write a lot. Throughout my day, I'm a very like in the moment person. I will pause someone if I'm thinking about them. So I have to, when I'm thinking a thought, I gotta get it out, and that helps me just maintain. Even if I'm stressed, I'm gonna write that down, and I'm able to just keep going and get a new 10 seconds to breathe. You know, I'm straight away with that.
How has being a part of BBB shaped you and your experiences here in SUNY Oswego?
I want to say there's been some shaping. I think that definitely former presidents Jalen and Sanaya, the OSC's Aya, all of those three women are very strong, very bold women, especially on the campus and in the campus environment. And so there was a lot of times where I found myself like starting organizing or like being a part of the things that they were doing, which shaped me into realizing what I actually want to do. I want to help children, but I want to make sure that children aren't falling behind. And a lot of times that doesn't always start at a young age. Like it starts when you get to college or like after you've graduated high school, in that time of, oh, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing or if this fits for me. And so when I was seeing them going around advocating for people who look like me and women who might not have the same opportunities as some of the other people on this campus, it just made me want to step out of my comfort zone as well. And so I think that being a part of BBB allowed me to step out of my comfort zone even more. I'm very outspoken as an individual anyway, but stepping out of my comfort zone and just showing up, like I said, in places that I always don't want to be in, was something big for me.
For me, it's just sharpening those tools that I feel I'll use in my everyday life. I'm a vice president, so I walk in, and it's that thing that your mom tells you when you grow up, like you represent your household, you represent your mom and everybody. That's how I feel when I walk around campus, and I love when my peers, they come up to me, or just someone I don't know on campus, and they're like, you're on the e-board of BBB, right? And I'll be like, yeah, so program. Like, I love that because it lets me know that we're doing our part, and that's all I could just be thankful for in the moment. And like I said, just sharpening those tools, letting me know that I always have my support system and I could walk boldly in any room. And if it don't go well, I'm okay because I'm going to debrief with them and be like, y'all, it did not happen. And they're going to continue to pour into me, and I could go in the next room and I'll get it, and then we'll all celebrate together. And I think like that is like a warm, fuzzy hug. And it feels good. So yeah.
Yes. So I know you guys said you didn't want to get too deep, but this isn't too deep. I promise. So being on this campus, on a predominantly white campus, as Black women, have you ever had to unlearn anything about what it means to be a strong Black woman, like the strength as Black women?
I think for me, I kind of had to learn to not be defensive, but be superior, right? And I think a lot of times we come from like, someone is saying something to us because we have to like jump on that. But I learned, especially here at this campus, ignorance is bliss, and just because they don't know doesn't mean that it's okay, but teach them. And you have to be gentle in your teaching, because if not, then you'll get the label of angry black woman. And nobody wants that. So I love when there is a situation where I run into and someone's like, oh, is that your hair? And I'll be like, it ain't, but let me tell you. I paid for it, and it's mine,
Exactly.
and it's styled, and it's nice. And I just love that. And people want to learn, and they're scared to learn because they feel like they'll be rejected. And it's more so like, I'm going to teach you. If you want to learn, I'm going to let you know something. So
Exactly.
that's for me.
Yeah, kind of not necessarily kind of similar, but piggybacking off of that. I didn't necessarily unlearn strength. I just learned what it mean in this space.
Okay.
And so it was a lot different from when I was back at home. Like, strength was just making sure stuff is done. Like, I'm walking around, my mom got it, I don't really have to have it.
Yes.
Well, here there is no mom to have it. You gotta have it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so that was a wake up call for me. I'm not gonna lie. But just like she said, just being there and understanding, hey, you are the president of Bold Black Beauties. What does that look like to you? Well, I'm here, aren't I?
Right.
Some other orgs are not showing up. Some other people are not showing up. So it's just about knowing when to show up and how to show up. I think for me, that's how I changed the definition of strength for me.
And definitely on that, when I walk, I'm like, I represent my org. So what do I want people to know about my org? That even when you're having a bad day, you can have a bad day.
Right.
And that's okay.
Bad days are
You
okay.
still got to show up sometimes, even when you're tired. And that's okay.
And it's okay to say
sometimes
that,
you can't show up. And that's okay. Y'all cannot make it tonight. Right? Tonight's not the night for me to be here. And it's okay. They still got it on and get it done, and you can regroup.
1000% agree with y'all. Trust me, I have those moments as well. Sometimes you just gotta sit there, you gotta roll through the punches.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
What are some advices would y'all give to underclassmen students who are new to college and looking to get involved?
Do it. That's my first piece of advice. I was literally just talking with another senior about this earlier today, and she was like, I wish I would have gotten involved, and I wish I wouldn't have let one organization deter me from all of the orgs on campus. Don't let that happen. I think that if you want to get involved, it's something for you here. I didn't even know we have a Nerf gun club. Guys, we have a Nerf gun club. And they're real. Like, they're really battling and running around. Like, it's so much stuff to get involved in. And I would just say do it. Like, step outside of your comfort zone. College is the place to find out what you really like, who you really are. And I say use this time. Don't waste it.
Yeah. I would definitely say try it. You'll have fun. And if you don't, just try it again.
Exactly.
Like, don't just ever try it again. You'll definitely find your people. And you'll also realize your people may not be in that one thing, but the times work out and you'll still do it. And then you'll bring your friends along. So I'll definitely say try it. But also for me, reap everything that you pay for when you come here. And make it a thing. We're going to collab with shop. We're going to go to shop. Go to everything that you pay for, get all of that. And that's where you'll find people. It'll be that one person that'll be like, what you doing in here?
Right.
I ain't even know. And now y'all together. You going to shop today? Me too, girl.
Exactly.
Like, let's go. They restock me in there. Like, reap all the benefits of everything you pay for. And don't be scared to go to the dining hall even if you're not hungry. It's paid for. You use your dining swipes. Just go. Or, you know what I'm saying? Go and you'll meet somebody there. You'll sit with your friends. You might not even know this works in their schedule. Yeah. And now you can do that every day and you won't be alone.
College is what you make it. So I definitely say make it what you want it to be.
Exactly.
Especially at Oswego. We might not have all of the, food places around. I heard you guys talking about food earlier.
Yeah.
But yeah, we might not have all the best food places around, but make it what you want it to be. And I think I've made it to where I want to be, and it looks like something for me now, and so I'm kind of sad to leave a little bit.
I get
just
that.
a little bit.
I feel that it's also just a little bit for me too. Just a little bit. But just the last question before we end the episode, real quick.
From either one of you.
From
It could
either
just be
one of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
What would y'all like to see from the Bold Black Beauties if y'all was to come back to campus 5 years from now?
Ooh.
Ari, since you're about to graduate, I feel like you should take this one real quick.
My goodness. Okay, I think For me, I just want to see a whole bunch of women, a whole bunch of black and brown women, women of colors, allies, everybody learning, everybody contributing. Just a safe space. Continue to do what we're already doing, just on a bigger scale. This was a great exposure opportunity for the Bold Black Beauties, and I hope that it brings more beautiful black women to us and our allies. But that's just what I look for. Just keeping up what we already have going on, making it bigger and better and bolder.
Amen to that.
Amen to that.
And on that note, we are going to end the show. Anything you guys want to say before we go?
We do have an event coming up April 25th. It's Freaknik. If you know, you know. If you don't, wait for that post, but it is coming out. And unity is key to the dream. Believe you can achieve everything within the means.
Queens. Come on, Jaden, do it too. Queens.
Hey guys, welcome back to Shut the Chuck Up. I'm Chuck Harkins. I got a beanie on today because I have a haircut that I don't like. And yeah, you know what? I'll show it to you a little bit. You see that? See that? Yeah. It's not me. It's not me. Well, anyway, let's get to our guest for tonight. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Mainframe.
Mainframe. Yeah. Well, we call you Tommy.
Don't call me Tommy, please. I've been asking you to do this since I was 5 years old.
And how old are you now?
I'll be 35 next week.
Yeah. 35.
But I want you to call me Mainframe.
Why? Why should I call you Mainframe?
Because I work and I operate in realms that are digital.
Oh, do you?
I don't operate in this realm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, tell me a little bit more about yourself, Mainframe.
Well, I guess we should get the elephant out of the room.
Sure.
As they say. I am Chuck's brother.
Yeah. He's my brother.
Yep. I'm the favorite. I stayed at home when Charlie went off to Hollywood to start making this show. I stayed at home with the parents.
Yeah.
They miss you, by the way. Mom says
do they
hi.
now? Do they? Yeah.
Mom wants you to come home for dinner. Just one night.
Just one night? Just one dinner? What is she going to make?
She'll do meatloaf.
Is this sort of like the stuff you do?
What?
Right behind
you. Like cyberspace. I operate in cyberspace. Yeah, that's kind of like my studio. Cyberspace.
Okay.
I'm fighting bad code in
really?
cyberspace.
Bad code. What would be bad code?
Like, so if good code
sure.
like crosses the street when it's supposed to, bad code is like jaywalking and like pushing old ladies down.
You can't do jaywalking.
You can't do jaywalking. It's the worst crime in cyberspace.
Really?
Worse than murder.
Really? Oh wow, that's insane.
Everything goes where it should.
So back to this meatloaf.
Yeah.
Is there gonna be ketchup in this meatloaf? Because I don't do ketchup.
I think there has to be. I mean, I've been on a meatloaf kick recently. Mom's been making it pretty much every night because I won't eat anything else unless it's like Dino Nuggets.
Do you think that she probably made like one meatloaf and then just been reheating it every night?
I think eventually we'd run out of meatloaf.
Well, you can make more than one meatloaf at a time, can't you?
So you're saying our mother made a huge bulk order of meatloaf?
Yeah.
I think it's entirely possible, but like I said, I don't really understand this real world. If she was in cyberspace, I can get those answers for you.
Sure. Is there like cyberspace meatloaf? Yeah, there's that meatloaf.
Just like Mom makes. Cyberspace meatloaf, you say?
Yeah.
I have my top minds working on that. We haven't exactly cracked it yet, but...
You haven't made meatloaf in cyberspace yet?
We've gotten close.
What have you made in cyberspace?
We've made meatballs.
Meatballs.
But we cannot... The loaf shape is impossible.
What about... have you made a loaf of bread?
Yes, we have, now that I...
So why don't you like move some ones and zeros around and... the meatball
you think it's that simple? Ones and zeros. It's a battlefield.
Listen, man, I got a show. You're in the cyberspace.
I'm in the cyberspace? I never left?
No, you're not in the cyberspace right now. You are a part of the cyberspace, I guess.
If this was cyberspace, I'd be able to fly right out of this studio whenever I want.
Yeah?
And I would do it right now.
Well, if this truly is a cyberspace, then why don't you get up and do it?
I can't. That's what I'm saying. I can't because it's not cyberspace.
do
That's
you
how
have
I know
video
I'm in the
you
realm
doing
of.
that? Do you have video of you doing that?
I cannot be captured on video.
In the cyberspace?
In the cyberspace, I have a cloaking device.
Oh, can you capture other things on
They've captured me.
On video in the cyberspace?
You can capture various assets, you know,
Sure,
like
yeah.
vehicles and
Okay.
other things. We have vehicles in there.
But no people. You can't capture people?
If they are skilled enough as to ascertain a cloaking device such as myself, then
Sure.
they will be invisible.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. And where? How do you get into the cyberspace?
Well, you know, that's how don't you get into the cyberspace? There are multiple avenues to get in. There are back doors everywhere, as we
like
say.
Where?
There's one in this studio. I can't tell you where it is because you would not be able to access it without your brains exploding everywhere.
Is it right here?
That may or may not be what it looks like, but
Okay. It looks like that, but it's not right here.
it is there, but it's like Harry Potter, the train platform. Only wizards can run through it. Are you familiar?
Yeah. I never actually understood that. Was it only wizards?
Mm-hmm. If you're like a wizard, then you can run through the wall. And the muggles, who are the people in the real world.
Yeah. So, okay. I've got my producer in my ear saying, why don't you run right through it?
I can't. The cameras, and they act as like a blocker.
Sure.
So when the cameras are rolling and when they're pointed at the wall.
Graphics, they do it. Yeah, we can put the cameras away.
The cameras, I think we should turn the cameras off for the rest of the show, and then I will do it.
Okay.
If we can do that.
Do it. Do
All
it.
right. Are you okay with me doing this?
Yeah, do it.
Okay.
Do it, please.
I will be going. I'll be back in a second, though.
Okay.
Peace.
All right. Okay. Wow. What is that?
So I'm inside the cyberspace.
Yeah. Mainframe.
Thank you for calling me that.
Sure, man. So what do you see now that you're in the cyberspace? Get a camera on me. Get a camera on me now.
It's quite dirty in here, actually. There's a lot of detritus.
Sure.
That's been. I don't think this place has been cleaned very well. I need to send one of my agents in here to do some cleaning.
Okay. What else is in there? I don't know.
Honestly, it's pretty boring in here. It seems kind of more like a storage closet. Of course, I said there are many doors to the cyberspace, but not every door is equal.
Closet?
I think maybe somebody painted a closet with cyberspace decor.
So you can't even tell. You don't even know?
It's a very good paint job.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. Mainframe, you got to come back.
All right. I will come back.
Yeah.
Coming back now.
Oh, hold on. I'm getting a phone. Hey, welcome back. Hold on, you're not on speakerphone. Hello?
Hello? Oh, hey. It's time for break.
Oh, then let's go to break.
All right, bye.
What's going on?
Yeah, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30? Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man. Whoa. You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get a close up of that one.
Matthew,
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
We'll deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
What up? We're back with Shut the Chuck Up and Tommy, mainframe, whatever. So, mainframe, you came here to tell me something.
Yes, there's something I've been working on for a long time, and it involves you. In fact, it entirely revolves around you.
Oh, really?
You see,
yeah.
There's no easy way to say this.
Yeah.
There's a conspiracy afoot, a grand conspiracy, the likes of which this channel has never seen.
What about me?
About you.
Really?
Charlie, I have great reason to believe that there are enemies out there who are somehow hijacking your body or your mind, and they're essentially making clones of you.
What?
And these clones, they go out.
What?
I don't know. I was scrolling through the cyberspace in the land of YouTube the other day.
YouTube.
And I found this YouTube channel in cyberspace that I went down in the channel in my boat, and it's called Yoinkins.
Yoinkins.
And it's a guy and his brother, two brothers, in fact.
Okay, well, two brothers?
Two brothers.
Like two sets of brothers, or two people that are brothers?
Two people that are brothers.
Oh, okay.
They are each one person, and yet they are unified by fraternal love.
Sure.
And one of them, I can't even. It's you.
Okay, it's me. So, do you think it would be me?
No, because you're here on Shut the Chuck Up.
Right.
And so.
Yeah, but.
Yoinkins, there's a Charlie on Yoinkins. He's there right now. You're here.
Okay, well, those are videos.
Videos of him. Like this is a video of you.
No.
Well, hold on. There's more.
Oh.
It's not just, if it was just one other channel, I could maybe write it off as a coincidence.
Sure.
But
Doppelgang.
In fact, yeah. Another night, I was watching the greatest channel in the history of television, WTOP. Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
And
getting praise from the back.
A show came on. A show called The Interview Show. I don't know if you've heard of this.
Yeah.
You've heard of it? You know,
the ad. You see the ad?
Yes.
Yeah.
That guy looks just like you. Do you not? You have to understand this.
Before the haircut.
Right. I mean, oof. He's like a more handsome version of you.
What?
Same with the Yoinkins guy, honestly.
What?
But
so okay.
There are these multiple versions of you out there.
Okay. You don't think that just could be me?
No, because they're everywhere. I found one on Instagram at charlie.harkins.
Oh, really?
I found one on LinkedIn.
Oh.
I found one on Twitter.
Oh.
And that one, I think that's the evilest one.
Oh, really?
I think the Twitter Charlie.
You think so?
I think that's. They've been making them on a spectrum of good and evil.
Oh, sure.
And when they made the most evil one, they put him on Twitter.
Well, where does the YouTube one lie?
YouTube one, I would say, he's the most normal.
The most normal.
He's in the middle of the spectrum. He's like the perfect.
Okay.
The perfect Charlie.
So if Twitter is most evil and YouTube is most normal, what's the opposite end of the spectrum?
What's the best Charlie out there?
Yeah.
Well, this one's a little bit interesting. See, I found a Charlie that was Gaston in a high school production of Beauty and the Beast.
Middle school.
Middle school production of Beauty and the Beast. And he seems to be pure of heart.
You think Gaston is pure of heart?
I think the Charlie that it took to play Gaston is pure of heart.
Okay. You don't think that just could have been me again? Playing Gaston in middle school?
I
You think
did.
I've just been this old my entire life?
I considered that option, but like I said before, you're here and they're there. So
I guess. I mean,
I think there's something I don't know who made these clones
Do you
Now we're talking. The best Yoinkins video.
That's true. That's true. I love this one. So you think maybe they planted memories in my head to maybe make me think that I was them? Because I have memories of all of this. I have memories of Yoinkins Eclipse. I was there, or I think I was there when it was being edited.
You remember? Well, you've probably seen the video, so I think your memory is kind of playing with that.
Oh,
like
sure.
You think you were there.
False memories.
That happens with me all the time.
Yeah.
Wow, this might be a more evil Charlie than Twitter Charlie.
You think?
I think.
Me with Santa Claus?
Look at the way you're holding him.
This was in Australia. He told me to do that.
He told you to do that.
Look,
He told you to.
Look at that.
I've met Santa. He's screaming. He's in pain.
He's jolly.
He looks like he's about to pop.
He's about to laugh here.
And who are you covering up there behind you? That's our good brother.
Yeah, that is our brother. And that's our sister right there.
Yep. We're one big happy family.
Yeah, where are you in this?
I was in the cyberspace fighting off.
Oh, so you're always in the cyberspace.
I was fighting off evils that you cannot possibly comprehend.
Well, let me try. Describe one to me.
Okay, imagine like a guy.
A guy.
And he's really bad. Okay. And he's holding a knife.
Whoa. Oh. What?
Yep. Okay, you can stop. Stop, Charlie. Get back. Come back.
That scared me too much.
You know what just happened?
What happened?
You just entered the cyberspace.
I was in the cyberspace? No way.
I always knew you had it in you. It must be a family thing.
Probably.
Wow.
That's from the show.
This is one of the evils that I have fought.
I mean, look at him.
Yeah, I remember.
Evil? What you said he was wearing glasses or something? I don't remember.
I think you saw that when you went to the cyberspace.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I saw.
You're filling in the dots.
A real evil man.
True evil.
I cannot understand how the cyberspace works. Can you maybe pull the curtain a little bit on that? Like how have the other Chucks, I guess, infiltrated this cyberspace?
So, are you familiar with the Control C?
Oh, hold on. I'm getting a phone call.
This could be
Hello?
Hello, Chuck. This is your producer in the back. It is time to go to break. Right now.
Is this in the cyberspace?
The cyberspace is taking over.
Cyberspace is taking over. Well, we have to go to break.
Oh my God.
What was that? Go to break! Go to break! What are we doing?
The number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Chris.
Come on. I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No. Spin the wheel. Oh, you got censorship. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to...
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Shut the Chuck Up. I'm Chuck. This is Tommy Mainframe Harkins. And Tommy, we were just talking over the break about how the cyberspace, as it's called, I almost forgot the name of it.
Mm-hmm.
How it is controlling everyone and everything.
Right.
And what is that?
Oh my.
That is so grainy, I don't even know what that is. It's just a bunch of nonsense. Oh, hold on, we're getting a phone call. Yellow, you're on Shut the Chuck Up.
Chuck.
Yeah?
It's me. It's your brother. It's Jack.
Jack!
Hey, brother Jack!
Oh, Tommy's there too? Good.
Yeah. He's going by Mainframe now.
Please call me Mainframe, Jack, please.
Of course, mainframe. Okay, that's normal. I gotta talk to you guys.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I'm trapped.
Where?
Where are you trapped?
Where are you trapped?
I'm trapped in the cyberspace.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Mainframe, how do we get him out?
Well, let me consult my book.
Yeah, please.
My cyberspace book.
Yeah.
Brother.
Just hold on, Jack.
B, brother.
You're going far for B.
Boba.
There are a lot of A's.
Boba.
All right, while
Boss.
he's looking, I gotta tell you something, Chuck.
Yeah, let's hear it.
They're all here. All of them.
Who?
The other yous.
Every Charlie that's ever existed.
The Yoinkins Chuck? The Gaston Chuck?
The other one, the interviewed show Chuck, all of them.
And the Instagram one?
The Instagram one, yeah.
Don't tell me the Twitter one's there. That's the most evil one.
The Twitter one is here.
Is he like leading the pack or
What's
something?
he doing? What's he doing right now?
The pack.
He's leading the pack. What is going on?
They want to talk to you.
The other Chucks want to talk to me?
Okay.
Yes.
Which one? Which one is going to talk to me?
Every single one of them want to
All
talk
at
to you.
once?
But they can't.
They can't talk to me?
So they're going to talk to you through me. That's how they're going to do it.
Okay.
Be careful that they don't possess you.
Yeah.
I'm staying far away, but I'm in the cyberspace, so there's no distance. It's all in one place.
That's perfect.
It's confusing
Absolutely.
here.
Listen, man, I don't get it either. I was in there for a second and I got scared.
I'm not even on the phone right now. I just thought about calling you.
What?
You're just taught. Whoa. You have
just
mastered the
talking.
cyberspace.
They're all looking at me mean.
Okay, well, let's talk to them, but be careful. Be careful.
Okay. Actually, I got one right here.
Which one is this?
It's the M&M's commercial one.
That of the Yoinkins. Real old.
Listen.
So this is my voice. This isn't copyrighted because this is my voice.
They do it well, and they did it right the first time, and they don't even have to like make a new one for each year. They could just reuse that one, and it worked perfectly. Eminem did such a great job. I mean, not on your hand, not in your mouth.
Wow. Okay.
He's non-stop talking about these M&M commercials. I don't know what they mean.
Now do you understand what I was talking about, Charlie? That's not you.
I understand it
Because you
now.
were here.
I understand it. Does he only talk about the M&M's commercial, or does he?
Yeah, it's basically just that on loop, and I'll like I'm trying to be nice to him.
Of course.
He doesn't care. He just wants to talk about how they do it well or something.
What?
They do it well.
It melts in your hand, not in your mouth, and then he's like, and then nothing.
Ugh.
How did he mess that up? That's such like a famous quote.
It's their slogan.
It is.
I don't know. He's messing it up.
Over and over again? He doesn't even try?
It's just nonstop. It's just nonstop. It's kind of annoying.
That's a good sign, though. That means they're glitching, which means they can be broken.
Yes.
Okay. Are there any other
I think
Chucks in
It's
there?
a possibility.
Okay. Are there any other Chucks in there that we can speak to? Is one gonna possess you? Is one gonna possess you?
It's possible that one could possess me.
Okay. Can we talk to Twitter Chuck right now?
Oh.
That's the evil one. He's running the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on.
Maybe he has demands.
They're kind of like they're kicking me. They're all kicking me, and it hurts.
All right, just swing your arms around back and forth. That'll get rid of them.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm swinging. I'm
It's in the
swinging.
book, right?
Yep, that was in the book.
Yeah, it's in the book. Is it working?
A little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, well, can we get Twitter Chuck to possess you and tell him to be clean? Don't tell him to be dirty.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm working
You know
on it.
how
I'm
evil-
working on it.
evil guys are.
He scares me.
He is being really mean right now, and he's just giving me mean looks.
Jack, you have to kill him.
I have to kill him?
Yeah. Disintegrate him
so
or something.
close.
Yeah. There should be a laser somewhere.
Go like that.
Okay.
Did it work?
It looks like it's working.
Okay. He's just telling me tweets aren't loading right now. Try again.
That's a good sign because that means he's glitching.
His power is being limited. There
Yeah.
must be some sort of code working against him in the cyberspace.
Huh.
Obviously.
Well, what about Instagram Chuck? Can we speak to Instagram Chuck?
Instagram Chuck is much more responsive.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, let's hear from Instagram Chuck.
The most handsome of all the Chucks, I might add.
Oh, okay. Listen to this.
This is a video of me when I was in elementary school playing a recorder through my nose. A SpongeBob recorder. That's my laugh at the end.
That's an evil Charlie.
Yeah.
Sinister.
He's looking at me so evil, like he's got evil eyes this whole time. He's playing the recorder with his nose, though, which is kind of cool.
Is it the SpongeBob recorder?
I don't think so. I think it's just a regular recorder.
I think it's the SpongeBob
That's a regular recorder.
Wait.
I had to take a closer
If it's a regular
look.
recorder, then it's not.
That's
another glitch.
That's another glitch. We're doing well, Jack. We're doing well.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
Perfect.
I don't
What are the other
die.
Chucks? Gaston Chuck.
Get him on the phone, please.
We only have 4 minutes to do this. We gotta disintegrate all the Chucks.
Or else WTOP is gone forever.
WTOP will be gone forever if we don't disintegrate all the Chucks.
Okay, he's just like holding a smaller boy. That's about it. That's all I got on that.
Is it LeFou? Is it LeFou?
Yes, it's LeFou. That's what I thought.
A green hat.
It's not green. It's gray.
That's good.
Oh my gosh.
That's good.
Okay, we should have only a couple left.
What are the other ones?
Interview show Chuck.
Interview show Chuck.
Okay. We're getting to it. He's just standing there right now. I think I have to boot him up.
Oh.
Okay, I'm walking up to him.
Keep that in.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, here.
It's over.
That's a glitch. Do you hear that?
I heard that. That was an audio.
Over. Glitch.
Do the glitch dance.
You hear that?
It's glitching.
It's good. That's good.
All right.
Yeah.
What other Chucks are left?
One more thing, right?
One more Chuck?
One more Chuck.
Is it Baby Chuck?
It's Baby Chuck.
Baby Chuck.
I was scared about this one because there's a chance when we kill Baby Chuck, when we disintegrate him, that you might.
I might die?
Because I'm not sure if it's you from the past.
Oh, no. Okay, Jack, you must be very careful.
Okay. What do I have to do?
Is there something in the book for this?
Right. Baby. Oh, still in B.
Still in B.
Okay. When you find Baby Chuck, sing him a lullaby.
Am I just in this book?
It's the book of Chuck.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You have to sing him a lullaby. You have to sing him his favorite song to solve everything.
I can do that.
Sing me my favorite song.
Gary, I know I was. Hold on. He's crying.
Chuck's crying. Chuck's crying.
Baby Chuck never cried.
Baby Chuck never cried.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, now let's hear a response from Baby Chuck.
Happy birthday, dear Baby Chuck.
Baby Chuck, we only have a minute and a half
Happy
left.
birthday to you.
This better work.
Let's.
I think he's happy. Oh my gosh. He's smiling at me.
We fixed it. We won.
I think, and you're still here.
And I'm still here. How did we do that?
Perfect.
Jack, now you have to
He's laughing.
We have a minute.
He's laughing at you.
All right, baby Chuck. Okay. I know it's a bad haircut, but it'll grow out, okay?
It'll grow out. All hairs grow.
So, Jack, you are fine. You're out of the cyberspace and everything, right?
I'm out. I'm actually free.
We did it.
And we use the power of family, the power of brotherhood to conquer evil.
Yeah,
the power of brothers. 3 brothers, none left.
Hands in, everybody.
Hands in.
Brothers on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Brothers!
Brothers.
All right, you were a little off, but okay. Well, we got 30 seconds left. So if you have anything else, you want to plug anything?
You know, I'd like to plug.
I want to. Sorry.
I would like to plug YouTube.com. It's a great place to go in the cyberspace.
Okay, you got 10 seconds. Go to Bump Camp while we're doing this. Go to Bump Camp.
Hey, how are you? You want to chat? Well, you're in luck. The Mick and Nick show is about to start. Oh, Nick! The Mick and Nick show is starting.
Oh, wait, let's go then.
Let's go.
Welcome to the Mick and Nick Show. It's great to have you join us. Nick, what are we going to talk about today?
Today we're going to be playing some Would You Rather, dive deep into our feelings from real talk, and psychologically torture our guests with...
Secret coming up later.
Okay.
All right. So right now we're going to play, just a simple game of Would You Rather. Alrighty. Okay, first question. Would you rather eat pasta or pizza for the rest of your life?
That's really hard, as an Italian. I gotta say, I do love both. There's definitely differences as well, where it's like, you can have anything on the pasta, you can have anything with pizza. But I would have to go with pizza just because I do love pizza. I've had pizza like for dinner last night and the night before, so that speaks volume. I could do it again tonight if I really wanted to, but I probably shouldn't.
I would choose pasta just because you can do so many things with it. And